Okay. What is going on? Welcome to State of the Yanks, episode 8. We are live and we got some new lighting and it's very bright. We're going on right now. But how's it going, guys? The Yankees took care of the Guardians in 5 games. I think it was a little bit too close for comfort for everyone, but we got through it. Everyone took a couple rain delays, a couple days off. Um, couple walls broken from those Yankee hype videos, but we made it through. We got a couple of topics to discuss today, but I really want everyone in the chat popping off. Let me see some trains in the chat. Let me see who we got in chat. We got Mod Justin, but let me see who we got in attendance here in chat. Let me see, guys, because I want to hear your guys' opinions on this, guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say. You could always give me a call at 631-800-4414. Let me know how you guys were feeling about this series. My Justin says Naylor is a meme, and he what's going on? Anissa, he's also with Anissa. But yeah, guys, we got a lot to break into. Like I said, I want a very free flowing episode today. I went to 2 of the home games. With the first 2, I could not make it today. Had an eye appointment. Um, Stadium was rocking. Game 1, it was rocking, man. You saw in my post, we were rocking in the Bronx. We were going crazy out there in the Bronx. But man, we had a great time. And then game 2 took a little bit of a downturn. Little bit of a downturn, man. Day game crowd. I don't understand people yelling at other people to sit down. I mean, it's playoff baseball in the Bronx, baby. I'm not sitting down. I'm standing up. I'm standing up. The guy next to me was telling this dude in front of him, sit down. Tell me to sit down. No, sir. No, sir, Bob. Not in the playoffs. I understand if we're in mid-April or something and we're losing it. But even then, I'm not sitting down. But I get asking to sit down. But how about that guy stands up? But yeah, the day game for game 2 was a little shaky, but I would love to see the win in that one. They end up taking the split at home, and then they split in Cleveland, and we had some BSery there. And I think it was game 3. I was at the wedding at game 3 with the walk off, but Cleveland blooped us to death. They blooped us to death this series. Absolutely ridiculous. Blooped us to death. I don't understand. It was like no man's land out there in left field. How many bloop hits are we gonna let get out there before we could field it? And we still didn't even field it. Thank God. Thank God that it didn't we didn't end up costing us because fluky as it was, I mean they were winning games with the bloops. So thank God. Big news. Aaron Hicks is out for the rest of the playoffs. On another bloop hit today, there was a collision. Aaron Hicks will be out for 6 weeks. It will take 6 weeks to recover. Unfortunate because you always do want the extra guy, so you never want someone to get hurt. But it's Aaron Hicks, man. It gives other guys opportunities. You never want anyone to get hurt. Never wishing ill will on anyone, but it does give other people opportunities to get some at bats and to get into the batting order. We maybe throw Oswaldo out there and left now. Stanton out there and left. They announced Stanton's going out there and left because you could play left out there in Houston. They have the really small left field. So Stanton's going to be out there and left. It means we'll see a lot more Carp DH, which I like. I would love to see a Peraza Oswaldo shortstop third base. I think that would be pretty good. I think that would be really good. But I don't know how much more IKF we're going to see. It's interesting. They benched him. They would head out the last 3 days, but they made the lineups and they didn't think about putting him in there for the last 3 days because yesterday was off day. They had the chance to put him in there today, but they didn't. So I don't know how much more IKF we're going to see. Might have to change the third base IKF Enjoyer. Let me know what you guys think. What should I put? What should my new Twitter name be? Because if it's not third base IKF Enjoyer, what do you guys think? But yeah, game 1 and 4, Garrett Cole absolutely shut down the Cleveland Guardians. Love that from Garrett Cole. That is my ace. Shut him down, Garrett Cole. Fire me up. Garrett Cole is a dog. And for everyone saying that he can't pitch, he's ass, he's this, he's that. Yeah, no, that's my ace. That's everybody's ace. There you go. That's Garrett Cole for you, everybody. I think he went 2 runs, right? He went six or seven, 2 runs in the first game. I don't have it with me. Like I said, I was there. I remember off the top of my head, I think he went 6, maybe 7, maybe I'm not sure. But it was, and then yesterday he went, what did he go? Another 6. Sorry, guys. I know he went 110 on short rest. I don't got a good memory, but I know he shut them down, and I know it was good. And I know that he went one. They were 1 for 15 after the Naylor solo shot yesterday. After the rock my baby, rock the baby. How you doing? How you doing, Josh Naylor? Josh Naylor, what's going on? Hold that L. Hold that L, baby. Someone could edit an L right here. Josh Naylor, how you doing? How you doing, man? That is Garrett Cole's son. That is his son. I don't care. That's Garrett Cole's son. Um, Warren said that's a short, bro. On the same page. You already know I had that in my head. That's why I stood up. Um, Peep that after this episode. But yeah, hang on. Let me fix the camera now, guys. Yeah, rock the freaking baby, man. Josh Naylor, what are you doing? I understand if you're going up and you put your team ahead, you want to do a little celebration. But first of all, excluding the postseason, because I don't have the stats coming in, I think he had 2 more hits. Josh Naylor was 1 for 9 going into that game against Garrett Cole with 1 RBI. And I think it was 4 strikeouts. What are we doing, Josh Naylor? Like, you don't own everybody. He was 3 for 3 against Cole in 2020, but you don't own anybody, Josh Naylor, and your team is losing. If that home run puts you up ahead, I understand rocking the baby and doing something, but you were losing. And how about Glaber today to end the game? Little rock on second base, let him know how you feel, Glaber. Yeah, man. Um, Absolutely love that. And then I think Oswaldo, shout out Mott Justin, he sent this to me before. I think Oswaldo said Eres to Hijo. Excuse my Spanish. I think that means you're my son in Spanish, though. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So yeah, man, it's unfortunately they lost the series. They lost that game, and it's gonna be memed. Like Mod Justin says, he's a meme. It's gonna be memed. It's gonna be memed, man. If they would have won the series, or even if they would have won that game, like if that home run, let's say Cole didn't go 1 for 15 or 1 for 15 with I think it was 6 strikeouts after that, that we could be talking about something totally different right now. We could say, oh, Josh Naylor had one of the top 10 home run celebrations of all time. But no, your team lost. You went, what, 0 for 4 in game 5. You suck. Fuck you, Josh Naylor. Bye bye. Enjoy going to Cancun. Watch the playoffs from your couch. Bye bye, Josh Naylor. Justin says, yeah, Waldo and Garrett are Naylor's parents. Exactly. They're parents. They own Josh Naylor. Rock it. Rock it. Rock that baby. Rock that baby. Yeah, God. Nestor looked pretty good. Moving on. Nestor looked pretty good. On short rest today, he looked really good. And even his first start, he looked pretty good. But I tweeted out yesterday, I said it would be a big test for Nestor to see what he could do. Goes 5 innings, 1 run. Dude, Nestor is an ace. Nestor Cortez is an ace. I think you could have had a little bit of a longer leash on him today, but it doesn't matter. He got the job done exactly what we needed. Both games kept us in there. Nestor, he's legit. That guy's legit. Since July 28th last year, that guy's been the best starting pitcher, one of in the MLB. That guy's legit. It's kind of crazy. This guy goes from journeyman, don't know when you're going to even make your next appearance, let alone your next start. And all of a sudden, he was cut from the Yankees, comes back to the Yankees, and this guy's great. And now he's gone over a full year and a couple months of just being an absolutely great pitcher. Now he's showing it in the postseason where it matters most. Like this guy's a dog and that he could eat. And it's exactly what you want to see from Nestor Cortez. I would have his jersey up there, but I did wear it. Got a little bit of barbecue sauce on it. I apologize, Nestor. My bad. Yo, we got 4 people in here, yo. Someone give me a phone call, 631-800-4414. Let me know how you felt about the series. Let me know what you were thinking. Let me know what you think about whatever. Let me know how you feel about the Yankees. Let me know how you feel about the Padres or something. Give me a call. What's going on, caller? What's your name? Where are you from?
Hi, I'm Anissa Malik, and I just want to say, fuck the Mets.
Okay. Okay. I like that. That's all you wanted to say?
I have something to say as well.
Oh, what's going on? Is this Mod Justin making an appearance?
This is Ma Justin from South Africa making an
What's going on, Mod Justin?
I just wanted to say that Naylor is the meme, and I'm fucking weak right now.
Dude.
Because he is everywhere, just rocking the fucking baby.
Everywhere just rocking the baby, bro. Like it's absolutely ridiculous, man. Like how you gonna rock the baby and lose the game? How you gonna rock the baby?
He's
and
so
lose the game?
cocky. He's too cocky.
He's way too cocky. But Anissa, if
We're
you
gonna win this year. I can feel it.
if you had to pick between the Astros and the Yankees, who would you think is gonna win and how many games? It's a best of 7, so you have to win 4.
Is that even a question, love? Obviously, the Yankees are about to make them their hijos.
How many games do you think it's gonna take out of 7?
Six.
6 games? Alrighty. Once again, appreciate you guys calling the state of the Yanks. True loyal day one fans, Ma, Justin, and Anissa. They've been
Of
rocking
course,
with me.
we love your podcast and we love joining and calling and big groovy.
Alrighty, you guys are breaking up, so I'm gonna let you go. Once again, really appreciate the call from Ma, Justin, and Anissa there. But Anissa has it first. Anissa says that they are going to win in 6. Houston is going to lose this series, and the Yankees will go to the World Series. Anissa has it first. Hot takes from Anissa. Get it here first. One thing that I did want to talk about in this series, maybe you guys could chime in, let me know how you feel, was Matt Carp. The usage of Matt Carp. I don't really know about that. I don't really know how that one went. The usage of Matt Carp. It was very, very interesting because he's taking up a spot on the roster, and they did pinch hit for him in pretty good situations. But you're taking up a spot on the roster. You're gonna think that you want to get this guy more at bats than 3 at bats because you could. Same with Marwin. You could have someone else in that roster spot being more productive. Like it's one thing saying, "Oh, Matt Carp." Is not healthy and then he's not on the roster. But if he's on the roster, he should be healthy. Give this guy some at bats. Give my boy Matt Carp some at bats. He got what 3 at bats this whole series. Give this guy a game at DH, man. We're running Hicks out there. Run Matt Carp out there in left field. It's not like Hicks is doing anything great. This guy was out jogging for another bloop single. And what was that game 3 or game 4? He was jogging, or it's no, it was Sunday. It was game 2, I believe. I don't know when it was, man. This guy was just jogging for the ball, and it was ugly and absolutely ridiculous. And we can't have that. We can't have that. We just cannot have that. Ma Justin says, "Where is Matt Cart?" Hopefully, he's in the starting lineup. He's going to be batting fifth at DH. Fifth at DH. Benintendi. No, he's going to be batting. Probably going to be batting sixth because if you have, here's the thing: if you have Benintendi and DJ coming back, DJ, if he's not going fifth, he's going to be leading off. Benny, if he's not leading off, he's going to be going in whatever. I think they're going to be flip flopping DJ and Benny. So I could see very easily DJ, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Benny, Cart, Bader, Trevino. I don't even know if that lineup makes sense. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's my top 5 of the lineup right there. But unless they go Benny and then put DJ in the 5. So I would put Matt Carp maybe 6. Look, I'm a big Matt Carp leadoff guy. I would love to see Matt Carpenter lead off. That's all I want to see. I saw him lead off one time in person against Shohei Ohtani. What did this guy do? Worked a 10 pitch at bat, absolutely rattled Ohtani, and then they hit bombs off of him that day. They hit absolute bombs off of him. Absolute bombs. Absolute bombs. But another thing that I wanted to get another thing that wait, we got another caller. What's going on? Oh, my bad. Hang on. Didn't mean to hang up on the caller there. Hang on, sorry about that. Hey man, how's it going? What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, it's your boy Warren from New York. I just wanted to say I have a feeling that in the first game we're gonna see Jameson fucking throw a shutout out here.
You think
That's
Jameson's gonna throw a shutout? That's interesting, bro. That's interesting. They said that JMO's going, so we'll see.
Yeah, I feel like he's got a fucking read on all their hitters, bro. Like he's got no problem, bro. Like this is gonna be light.
So I'll have you know, man, the Yankees are 24-8 with Jameson on the mound. So you're confident that they're gonna get the win in game 1?
Yeah. I believe that they're gonna go for the fucking 4 piece right here and just knock them out.
So I don't know, Warren, you big Yankees fan, man, or
Of course, bro.
So the Astros, man, as you know, knocked us out in 15, 17, and 19. So is that not? Yeah. There's a little bit of history here, man. It's the third time in 6 years we're facing them in the CS, and you're calling a clean 4-game sweep.
Yeah, this is where the Yankees just show them who's boss.
You do know they no hit us this year, right?
We're gonna do it to them, bro.
All right, dude, I love it. I love the energy, man. I love it. I love the confidence, bro. I was outside grounding earlier today. Grounding is walking around the grass barefoot. Shout out Matt Carp. I was outside grounding today, just sending all the positive vibes and juju. And I began hallucinating at one point actually, and I just saw like a World Series banner just flying over Yankee Stadium. So maybe you're onto something, man. Maybe
Dude, I feel it.
all righty, man.
All right,
You,
bro. Love the stream. Have a
thanks,
good night,
bro.
bro.
Thanks, appreciate you, bro.
Peace.
Appreciate the call, Warren. I'm not kidding about the grounding. I actually was grounding earlier today, and it was a magical experience. It was great. What's going on, Noah? Noah says the Trevino jersey is sick. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. It's one of my favorite ones up there, man. You weren't here before, but I said with the Nestor would be up there, but it is in the wash. I got barbecue on it. Right now, I'm actually rocking the DJ LeMahieu for the return of the machine, DJ LeMahieu. Um, but what I was going into before we had Warren call, shout out Warren. Oh. We got Mod Mike in the chat. Mod Mike in the chat says big dubs. What's going on, Mod Mike? Mod Mike in the chat, man. How you doing? Like I was saying, the pitching really carried the Yankees this series. Yankees hit 182 as a team this series. 182 as a team. Are you serious? Who hits 182, man, and still picks up the dub in the series? Absolutely ridiculous. Once again, Justin said Naylor is a meme. Naylor is a meme, man. But we at 182. The pitching absolutely picked up the hitters this season, this series, and we got some great pitching performances. Um, Oh shit, guys! You know what I just forgot? I just forgot the awards. I apologize, guys. I didn't forget the awards. I have them written out here, but we're gonna do it a little bit improv style. I'm gonna go off the head, off the top of my head from what I remember. That was a nice sniffle into the mic for you. Um, what I wanted to talk about next was Aaron Judge was okay, and Giancarlo Stanton and Harrison Bader were pretty good. So those are three guys that stuck out to me out of the hitters. Everyone else was pretty mediocre, or they had good. Like Rizzo had some good moments. It was an all right. Like I said, they hit 182, but Judge did get the two homers, and I think people just forget like two homers in 5 games. That's good. That's good to hit two homers in 5 games. All right. IKF hit 4 homers in 150 games. Okay, 2 homers in 5 games is good. The only thing that's bad about Judge is that he wasn't doing anything else besides the 2 homers. He had, I think, a couple hits, but he was just striking out a lot. Struck out a lot. Look, I'm not a Judge hater. Judge, you strike out. I love you, bro. I do not care about any strikeouts. You could strike out 100 times in a row. I will not care. You're my MVP. You're my guy. Judge is my guy. Um, so that's why people were on it. But he did get the 2 homers, and they said today Judge has that was his 4th home run in a winner go home game. It's the most MLB history. So everyone's saying he was not clutch. Bye bye. Get out of here. Judge is clutch. Giancarlo Stanton though is just another level, bro. Giancarlo Stanton. Oh my god. How do you get like Giancarlo, bro? Giancarlo, how can I get like you? How can I get like you, bro? This guy Giancarlo just rips balls, and it's in October in the playoffs. Giancarlo's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna hit bombs 24/7. Just hit bombs, and they're like, you just know it's coming. And this guy Giancarlo, bro, with guys on base is just absolutely ridiculous in the postseason. And Giancarlo Stanton's already up there for like, I think he has the most postseason home runs in a 15-game stand. He's up there with like Babe Ruth. I think they said Jim Thorne or something on the broadcast today. So that just gives you a little bit of insight to how dope Giancarlo Stanton is. But Aaron Judge, the most home runs for a Yankees right fielder in the playoffs, it goes Reggie Jackson at 14, Aaron Judge at 13. So get out of here with this nonsense and bullcrap that Aaron Judge isn't good in the playoffs. Aaron Judge is good in the playoffs. We got a couple new people in the stream. What is going on, guys? Let me see some love in the chat. I want to interact with y'all. Let me know how you guys feel. Always feel free to give me a call, 631-800-4414. Let me know how you felt about this series. Let me know how you feel about next series. Let me know who's your favorite player. Let me know everything. But yeah, Aaron Judge, man, he's freaking good. Stop saying he's not good. All right. He is good in the playoffs. Giancarlo, another level. But Harrison Bader, how about that, baby? How about the Bader, babe, man? 3 homers, and they were pretty big. They were pretty big homers from Bader. He didn't really do anything else besides those homers. I know he took 3 walks today, but 3 homers, baby. Welcome to the Bronx, Bader. First 3 are in October. Love it from Bader. Absolutely, absolutely, I'm so hyped for next season to see what this guy's got and what he's gonna do with a full season of him out there in center field. A couple of things though, it looked today and the other game. I don't know if he's still getting used to what it's like, the angles in center field in Yankee Stadium, but he came in on a couple of balls like he was pretty certain that he was coming in on them. And then he backed up and then he had to go behind his head. Like today on the sac fly, he was flat footed because he came in pretty hard and he had to go back. Like it was pretty deeply hit, but he could have made a little bit of better effort on the throw because he was flat footed. He couldn't really get it. But he's got the best feet in the game at center field. I'm super excited to see what this guy's got for us for a full season next year. Another interesting point was the bullpen. The bullpen looked really, really stinking good. The bullpen looked really good. We had Clay Holmes looked really good, and Wandy and Johnny. Wandy and Johnny looked really good. Wandy closed it out today, got another save. He looked really, really good. Everyone looked really, really good, man. Clay Holmes, I think he is 3.1, no hits, oh no, not 3.1 no hits. I think he has 3.1 no runs. I think he has a walk or two, but he's looked really good. Everyone's looked really good, man. Clay with his demon sinker today was just cutting it up today. It was just cutting up. It was just absolutely ridiculous. Um, Mod Mike, what's going on, Mod Mike? You still in here? Because I know this guy. I know this. I'm about to get Dugout Doug on the chat in a little bit. About to get Dugout Doug on the phone. Let us know what he thinks before I get into this. But Mod Mike said, I'm tight. I worked today. Had to listen to John Sterling call the Guardians of Indians 13 times. Love John, though. Yo, bro, John Sterling is an absolute goon, bro. He's an absolute goon. Um, One of my most bigger tweets is when I said, why does it sound? I'm sorry, guys. Is that making a weird noise in my mic? Is that or my headphone just clipping? It sounds like I'm coming in a little weird here, guys. Am I coming in a little weird here? Am I good? Pause. Um, if you could let me know in the chat. But I completely lost what I was saying. Oh, one of my most famous tweets was, um, I was in the car listening to John Sterling, and it was Andujar ball that went to the wall, and it was, and he was like, "It is high, it is far, it is caught at the wall." But man, it was he's a little painful to listen to sometimes. Warren says sounds fine to me. Appreciate you, Warren. He's a little painful to listen to sometimes. A little painful to listen to sometimes. Shout out to Tara. She says, "OMG Yankees win." I'm just gonna let her know that I'm streaming so that she doesn't text me again. Oh. We got Jacob in the chat. What's going on, Jake? How you doing, man? Jacob Sanders. That's my dog. He's in the chat. W Jacob from Rug, of course. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna go a couple more things. One thing that is interesting is with Hicks being out, who is gonna get that roster spot? I actually think that saves Marwin a little bit. Because I was gonna drop him off because they probably weren't gonna drop Hicks off, but I thought I was gonna drop him off and add Peraza. But I actually think that saves Marwin a little bit because now you can add Peraza. But you have to have Peraza on this CS roster. I know it's tomorrow, but you have to have Peraza on the CS roster. It's an absolute must. You have to have Peraza. I believe we're gonna get back Ron Marinaccio. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I've been hearing? We're getting back Ron. Is that what I've been hearing? Hang on, let me look this up. I'm not sure if we're getting back Ron. I think I saw something. I think I saw something about saying we're getting back Ron, but we'll see. Mike says, yeah, Ron should be back for the CS. So, are we gonna lose a pitcher? Or are we gonna keep the pitcher? Do they use a different roster spot? How does that work there? Is it like you get a certain amount of pitchers, certain amount of hitters? Like I know you can only carry a certain amount of guys, but what are we doing with that? Who are we adding or removing from that pen? And what are we doing? Because we got Benny's coming back, DJ's coming back, Ron's coming back. Is Montas coming back? Is he coming back? We'll see. But Peraza has to get added to this, and Carp needs more at bats. And does IKF get dropped off? Is that a possibility that we see IKF get dropped off the roster? I mean, if they're admitting they're not going to use him at shortstop, I don't think they're going to play him at third over Donaldson. I don't know. They'll probably keep him on the roster for like late game not even late game defense. Never mind. They'll probably keep him on the roster for a late game sub if it's needed. If someone's needed, like gets hurt. But I don't know. Let's give Dugout Doug a call. Let's give Dugout Doug a call. Let's see how Dugout Doug felt about today's game, and Let's just hear what he's doing. You know, he always got some interesting stuff to say. Doug has always got some interesting stuff to say. Hope this guy answers me, bro. It'd be embarrassing if he doesn't. Oh, oh.
Hello.
Doug out, Doug. What's going on? You're on State of the
Not
Yanks.
much.
How you doing?
Laying down there. How you guys doing? How's Yankee Universe doing?
Oh, Yankee Universe is doing good. Everyone just wanted to hear from their favorite Yankee fan.
Well, I'll put it to this way. I know that you've got a pretty young audience out there. I got the numbers for you, okay?
Alrighty.
In my lifetime, the Yankees have won 23 pennants and 14 World Series, okay?
Okay.
In my lifetime.
Okay.
I've actually seen 16 pennants and 9 World Series titles. So
Okay.
it's quite a, I've got quite a resume there.
That's a lot.
But I gotta tell you guys out there, be prepared. Okay, this is war. This is gonna be war. All right. We're going in at a big disadvantage. Okay. The disadvantage is number one, we have no days rest. We gotta get on the plane tonight and play tomorrow.
Hopefully they got some good rest on the plane. You know.
Well, we'll see. Secondly, our pitching is kind of like in disarray as far as the rotation is concerned. We're going to be facing their number 1 and 2 starters in games 1 and 2, where I guess the Yankees will be pitching Talon and Severino against their 1-2. The advantage is maybe that Cole goes in game 3 against their number 3 starter, and that'll be back at Yankee Stadium.
That is true.
I guess Cortez goes in game 4 against their probably number 4 starter.
Yeah, so that's one of the things I was looking at. It probably would line up as you would get Cole and Nestor in Yankee Stadium. So, but they're gonna play. They play the 3 games and it will go back for a game 7 if needed, right? If I'm not mistaken. So
no, they go back to game 6 and 7.
Oh, they go back for game 6 and 7. Okay.
That's right. Now the advantage there is, Cole has shown this year. He surprised me. I was not expecting him to perform the way he did. But he's shown that he's pretty reliable. And if he's going against their number 3 starter, that's a huge advantage for the Yankees. And Cortez going against their number 4 starter, rather than Cole going against number 1 and Cortez going number 2. Now, to me, the secret of the whole series is this. With Talon and Severino, we got to win one game in Houston. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough haul. You got to win one of those 2 games and come back with Cole and Cortez. That shifts the advantage, in my opinion, to the Yankees.
Yeah, I think you have to win one in Houston.
Let's not forget one thing here. I'm a unique Yankee fan. I mean, I've seen it all. I don't get excited one way or another.
Okay.
It's just, seen so many pennants and world championships. Astros are the most hated team on the planet. I agree. Okay? But, there's a big but. They're also a great team. And I'll tell you why. I don't think any other team in baseball could have done what they've done over the last 6 years, and that is continually win. They lost 3 of their top players in that period of time. They lost Cole to the Yankees to free agency. They lost Springer, their center fielder, who is a thorn in the Yankee side, to Toronto to free agency. And just last year, they lost Correa, who was considered maybe the best shortstop in baseball, to the lowly Twins. And after doing all that, they still came back this year and won 106 games, which is more than they ever won before. So, I mean, I know Yankee fans don't like me to say this, but you got to pat them on the back.
No, I'm not patting them on the back, but I will give respect where it's due. The fact that the cheating came out and they did come back and looked like they haven't missed a step and maybe even got better since then. Since losing everyone, it is interesting and it is cool. Mike from my stream says they know how to draft, which is very true. They did spend a lot of years rebuilding through the draft, and that's what you get now. That's what you were seeing the product of that.
Before they went on this run, if you look back around 2015 or so, they had the worst record in baseball.
Yeah,
they were terrible.
Yeah,
terrible. And yet, even they just, as you said, they rebuilt internally from the draft. Nobody wanted to play there. They were horrible. Okay, and another guy who Yankee fans hate. He's is Altuve. He's the biggest
Yeah.
villain right now in baseball for the Yankees. In my day, going back, in the mid '70s, George Brett was the biggest villain. We hated him. Yet George Brett is first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. But I got to say, Altuve is probably going to be. Put the cheating aside. We don't know about that for sure. He's close to being a first ballot Hall of Famer. Unfortunately,
I think, like,
I'm a baseball fan first, and then a Yankee fan. I'll be honest with you. Okay,
okay.
but I look at Altuve. If he was on the Yankees and doing what he's done, they'd build a statue outside for him.
I don't know about that one, Doug. I don't know about that one. What I did want to ask you was, how did you feel about Harrison Bader making his debut in the playoffs for the Yanks? How do you feel
Well,
about that Montgomery trade looking back now, a couple months later, seeing Monty's in Cancun and Harrison Bader's is hitting shots for the Yanks?
okay, a couple views on that. First off, did you see the nickname I gave Harrison Beta?
Darth Bader.
Yeah, I think that's a great nickname, don't you?
It's a great one.
Darth Vader and the evil empire strike back. Okay, that's exactly what happened. He really put the wood to the ball here. Okay, and he's just a hard nosed, old fashioned type player, which is the kind of player I like. All right, guts it out, and he shocked a lot of people. Now, as far as the trade is concerned, here's my philosophy on baseball trades.
Okay.
I will always, and he turned out to be a better player than we thought, but
True.
that he's shown to be a good player. I would always trade a pitcher for a good everyday ball player,
Okay.
without a doubt. Pitches are like rolling the dice. Yeah, they could be good, but ultimately they get hurt. They go on an injured list. They get Tommy John surgery. They're very erratic. They only play once every fifth game if they're a starter. If they're a reliever, what do they throw? 50 innings a year?
That's
60
true.
innings a year tops? Where you have an everyday player who plays one of the key positions in baseball, which is center field, and he might play 150 games provided he doesn't get hurt. To me, he has a much greater impact on a team over the course of the season, and that's something that I've always believed. Get a everyday good starting player. If you can get that for a pitcher who's a decent pitcher, and Montgomery was not a great pitcher. He was decent, but he had a lot of question marks, and especially he had the Tommy John surgery. But I think I give Cashman credit on that one. At first, I was really down on it, but the real thing is, what a pleasure it is watching him play center field
Yeah.
instead of Aaron Hicks. Am I right?
It is. I would much rather prefer that guy over Aaron Hicks every day. Oh,
Right.
every day.
And then all of a sudden he came out of nowhere and hit 3 home runs against the Indians, and he's just a hard nosed player. He's not one of these showboat guys. If you notice when he hits the home runs, have you seen how fast he runs around the bases?
Yeah, he plays hard, and I mean,
That's right.
he's a kid from New York, I believe, a Yankee fan growing up. So, something about being said when you're playing for the team you always wanted to play for, you motivates you. Guys play where they want to be. It makes them go harder.
Before you guys' times, I'll just tell you, growing up as a kid, there's an old saying: "What's the quickest way to Cooperstown?" There's two ways to get to. What are the two quickest ways to get to Cooperstown? The first way is get on the New York State Thruway, Route 287, drive north to Cooperstown. The other way was play center field for the New York Yankees.
Oh, there you go. That's true. Center field for the New York Yankees is a special thing.
That was the most glamorous position in baseball growing up.
And now we got Aaron Hicks out there.
You don't forget, it's a disgrace. It's an absolute abominable, a disgrace. But since that time, it has changed. Where pretty much right now, the most glamorous position in baseball is shortstop.
Yeah.
It's just the way baseball has changed and evolved. When I was a kid or a young guy growing up, shortstops, none of them could hit. They were all 220, 210 hitters, no power, and they were there to play the field. That was it. Okay. And I think, and this you might know who this is. Back in the late '70s, a shortstop came up for the Milwaukee Brewers, and he was first ballot Hall of Famer, Robin Yount. Have you heard of him?
No. No, I have
Yeah,
not.
Robin Yount. He
Robin
changed.
Yount?
Yeah, Yount. Yount. He
Yount.
changed baseball forever at the shortstop position. He came up as an 18-year-old phenom.
Oh, maybe I should
Went
know
on
that.
to get over 3,000 hits. He's got over 3,000 hits. Hit about 280 homers. He was a shortstop for the first half of his career. Then he switched off to center field, and then after him, some of the great shortstops started coming. I'm sure you heard of Cal Ripken,
Yeah, of course.
right?
Of course,
He
yep.
came in a few years after Yount, and then all of a sudden the position started becoming more of a hitter's position rather than a fielder's position.
Okay.
And of course, then you had Jeter. You remember Nomar Garcia Parra?
Yes. Yes.
He was a phenomenal hitter.
Yes.
He was on Boston the same time Jeter was on the Yankees. Okay, and then you have Cabrera, you have Trevor Story, another good hitter.
As much as I hate to admit it, you got that guy Lindor. He's a pretty good hitter.
Yeah. All of a sudden, shortstop now became the premier position in baseball. Okay, and I'm telling you, it started. Oh man, it was 1974 when Robin Yount came up as an 18-year-old kid, and he took baseball by storm with the way he played shortstop and could hit.
Yeah. Yeah, shortstop. It's now we got guys, but we have one of the best hitters at shortstop for us right now. We got IKF. So
You know what? He takes a bum rap. Okay, I have no hard feelings toward him at all.
me neither.
If you look at this season, there's so many guys on that team that were up and down with slumps not hitting, 220 batting average. They have a bushel full of guys that hit 220 this year. He at least didn't have much power, but all year he was between 265 and 280, right in that range.
He was pretty consistent.
What was that?
He was pretty consistent. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, and you know what? What more could you expect from him? He's a third baseman by nature. He was a Gold Glove third baseman. He played shortstop. I think he did a fairly good job. He was consistent. He didn't get hurt. And for this season where so many players had all kinds of problems, hitting and injuries, he was always under the radar. And I don't knock him one bit. I really don't.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. But we're gonna have to let you go, Doug. It's gonna be a little shorter episode of State of the Yanks tonight. But once again, always appreciate you having on.
Well, one quick thing.
All right, one more thing for me.
Of the series, Houston Yankees.
My prediction, I think Yankees honestly, I'm going Yankees in 7. It's gonna be a nail biter.
Okay, if it goes 7 games, I don't think the Yankees are gonna win that 7th game in Houston.
Okay.
If they want to win this series, I think it's got to go shorter than 7, and it's going to be one tough job for them to do it. So,
we'll see, Doug.
This is what it's all about right now. This is what you wanted. You got it.
Exactly. What we wanted, we all got it. But yeah, once again, appreciate you coming on the show, and we will get back to you soon. You have a good night.
And all you Yankee fans, enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. Have a good one, Doug.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Dugout Doug, everybody. He's a Yankee legend. But I just wanted to take this time to want to wrap up Doug a little bit, enjoy the ride. And I wanted to get into a little bit of awards. I wanted to get into the awards. So I'm just doing it on the fly here, trying to see if I can look it up for you guys. Oh yeah, it's honestly, it's not even a question. Who is getting the award this week? So we are gonna go. Okay. It's not even a question, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for everybody's favorite award. This week's Chef Burley, That Boy Is Cooking Award is going to Harrison Bader. Have yourself a series. Have yourself a October Harrison Bader. He went 267, 389, 867. Good for a 1256 OPS. Like, this guy is 1 ton in the DS, 3 homers, 4 RBIs, 4 hits. He was really homer or nothing. To get 3 out of 4 hits homers, and then in 15 at bats, you don't really do anything else. But Harrison Bader, man, have yourself a series. Man, cooking. But I did have an assistant chef this series, I'm gonna give it to Giancarlo Stanton because he did have a couple huge home runs for the Yankees. Two first inning bops. That boy is cooking for my Mike. Exactly. Justin says Darth Vader. The assistant chef award. They don't like to lose every time. I'm gonna give it to Giancarlo because he did deserve it. Um, but yeah, guys, Harrison Bader, that boy is cooking. And this week's That Boy's Cooking Award is actually brought to you by the Varsity Group. If you need health insurance benefits, call Ken at 631-697-6704. Once again, the Varsity Group. Call Ken. But yeah, guys, That Boy is Cooking award for this series. Darth Vader, man. Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Warren says sous chef. Oh, it's a good one. Sous chef. Thanks, man. Not assistant chef. I should know that. I watch the cooking channel. Um, but I'm not even gonna have to look up the stats. I'm just gonna give it to him. I should get a card. The Ace Up My Sleeve Award. That's coming next episode, guys. I'm pull a card out of my sleeve and it's gonna be lit. The Ace Up My Sleeve Award is going to Garrett Cole. Yeah, Garrett Cole just shuts down the he's gonna give it the home run, whatever, shuts him down the rest of the time in game one and game four. Garrett Cole is a dog. Garrett Cole is my ace. Garrett Cole is the best pitcher in New York. Garrett Cole is everybody's ace. Everyone should love Garrett Cole, and please stop hating on Garrett Cole. I am a Garrett Cole stand, as you can see. Um, Actually, guys, I got some new pins at the stadium. So I got the postseason 22 pin, and um, I don't know why I never picked up this Boston pin. I was there for opening day, and it never dawned on me to pick it up, so I got it. But then I got the Garrett Cole pin, which is lit. And then this was the last solo one I saw. It was the Judge home run record pin. But those were the new pins I picked up. I'm looking for the judgy one. If you got it, hit me up. Mike says bar for bar. Mike, no. Justice says that hat is worth $2,000. Mike, I'm not stealing your flow, bro. All right. I'm not stealing your flow. This guy Mike saw me wear hats with pins, and then he got like a ridiculous amount of pins on his hat. Um, Justin says the hat is worth 2K. Dude, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pins. This is like way too much money in freaking pins on this hat right now. And not even counting the hat. Mike says stop the cap. No, I got the cap right here, guy. But yeah, I'm gonna add I'm gonna go once now that we won, I'm gonna add the CS or the DS pin because I don't add anything before we win because I'm like superstitious like that. So I'm gonna add the DS pin once we win, and then I will see what I like. There's not really pretty much I've seen every pin, so there's not really any other pins that I don't like. But yeah, guys, the Ace Up My Sleeve award is going to Garrett Cole. That guy's a dog, and that's what made me think of the pin. Garrett Cole, man. Garrett Coleman, not Gary Coleman. Garrett Coleman. Um, Garrett Coleman is a dog. Garrett Cole is my guy. Um, and the Moon Man Award, the Moon Man. Who's going to the moon? Send that boy to the moon. I didn't have anything written down for this one. Let's see who had a bad series. Oh, you know who had what bad series? Who actually? You know what? Chat. You guys, who had the worst series? You guys are doing the Moon Man Award. Who had the worst series? Who had the worst one? In your guys' opinion. Let's see what you guys think. I'll look up what I think, and I'll see what you guys think. Oh, you know what? I know who had the worst one, and it's gonna pain me to say it. I know who had the worst one. Yeah. Justin just put it on the head, nailed it on the head, Justin. I'm giving it to IKF, and it was mainly because of errors, and he didn't really do much with the bat. He had a couple hits, but he didn't really do much with the bat. So I'm giving it to him because he had the errors, man. You can't have errors, especially in October. It could kill you, bro. It could kill you. And look what it did. It got you benched. And I apologize, IKF. You're my guy, but you can't have the errors, my dude. Um, Cam says agree. Defense where it should be. Exactly. You need defense right now. It's the most important thing. And you only hit singles anyway, bro. Unless they put you at third base, and you hit grand slams while I'm at the stadium. But I'm going to give it to IKF. Send that boy to the moon. He is going to be the Moon Man of the week. Give him the astronaut helmet. Eventually, we'll have the astronaut helmet for that. The props and the stats, they're going to go hand in hand. But if you guys got a better name for the Moon Man Award, because I'm not a big fan of that name. It's like I've been cycling through them. If you guys got a better name for the worst hitter in the series, let me know in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. The worst hitter of the series. What do you guys, or the worst player of the series? Could be a pitcher too. But let me know what you guys think. One thing that was interesting was the pitch use, the usage of the pitchers. I think it was very scripted. It was very, very scripted this series. They knew exactly who they were going to before they went to them. Cam says, don't know if this was asked already, but what's your opinion on Boone in general? Has his pitching, has his had I'm sorry, I can't read. What's your opinion on Boone in general? His pitching change decisions have boggled my mind at times. That's what I was just getting into. Um, Warren says whiffer of the series. I can understand. I could see that. I could understand that. It's a good idea. Whiffer. I like that, but it's got to be inclusive to the hitters as well. But like I said, I think the pitching changes were very stricted or very scripted. Um, who exactly they're going to, and they just stuck with it like that. Especially that Tyone in the 10th inning in Game 2, they knew exactly that they were gonna go to Tyone. You guys can hear me all right if I sit back here. I'm just leaning back a little bit, but they knew that they were gonna go with Tyone there no matter what. They wanted to get him in that game, and they did, and it didn't work out. But we end up winning the series, so there's no use crying over spilled milk. I think that's the saying. I'm not crying. I'm not even that particularly mad that I saw the loss at that game. Obviously would have loved to see the win. I didn't go today because I wanted to save up the bread a little bit because I knew they were going to win today. I was fully confident, so I wanted to save up the bread a little bit for game one or home game one of the CS. I plan to be in attendance in that game. Um, Cam, this guy is studying. Can't believe this guy's studying while he's watching the show, man. Don't study. I mean, don't study, man. Call in the show. Let me know how you feel. But yeah, the pitching decision is very, very scripted. It was it was a strange series managerial wise. Personally, I would have not had Aaron Hicks out there for 2 games of this series. I wouldn't even had him out there for 1 game. I would have put Matt Carp out there for longer. A lot of things could have done differently. A lot of things could have gone better, could have gone worse. We got blooped the hell out of by Cleveland. Like think of one big hit they had, the Naylor homer. What hit besides that was a big hit? They didn't really do anything. There was no like moment where I was like, oh, the momentum swung. Like we were in control the entire series. So I really wasn't in doubt. Like I said, we got blooped the hell out of it. It was very fluky wins, and we took care of it. We took care of it, guys. And I'm very very excited. Oh my God, let's go Yanks, man. Let's go Yanks. Home game one, man. Tyone on the mound. We got Garrett. Like I said, bro, I think we're gonna go Tyone, Sevy, Garrett, Nestor. I can't raise this pinky. I can't raise this finger independent of my pinky. I don't know why, guys. I'm gonna go let me restart. Tyone, Sevy, Tyone, Sevy, Cole, Nestor. Who pitches game 4, 5 if it's needed? Who pitches game 5? Who you think? Uh, who goes game 5? Who goes game 5, guys? I don't know. Montas. We see Montas for a game 5 situation possibly. Do we see Montas in game 5? Who knows, guys? I think I'm gonna stream. They don't need a game 5 from Warren. All right, Warren, if you're that confident, Warren going clean sleep. That's what Warren thinks. I think I'm gonna stream either during or after every game. So I might not. I'm not sure I'm gonna do this full game stream, but I will do a little bit of a stream. So if you guys are around, you guys are available, you want to stream, come watch the game with me and get on the stream, or if you want to just watch the stream while I'm doing it, man, um, let me know. I always love the support, man. So I need you guys here. Let me know what time works out best for you guys. If you guys want me to stream after the game, you guys want me to stream during the game, you guys want me to freaking have in one-to-one stream sessions with you independently and we talk about the Yankees, whatever. I'm about to make an OnlyFans for Yankees. Hit me up and we'll talk Yankees, bro. 1 minute costs you $50. It's $50 a minute. We'll just talk about the Yankees, man. Seriously. Yo, that's actually a good idea. I'm gonna hit up my boy Brian, tell him to do that. Shout out Brian Hope. But yeah, guys, we're gonna skedaddle on this episode. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Um, Justin says Doug would spend rags. Mike says only Yankee fans. Yo, only Yankee fans. That's it, bro. That's it. I'm actually about to make that my my new burner account on Twitter. Look out for only Yankee fans with all the hot takes that I'm afraid to say on my main Twitter. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys coming out. Appreciate everyone who stopped by the stream. And if you're watching this on replay and you made it this far in the stream, what's up, dude? You watched this whole time. That's pretty freaking dope. And if you've been with me this whole time, that's pretty freaking dope, guys. I appreciate it. Trying to get to those. Well, I think you need 10,000 watch hours, get monetized, and I can start paying my mods. Yeah, because if I'm up, my boys are up too. Yeah, guys, everyone, have a great rest of your night, everybody. And we only got what? A can't do math. 12 hours is 9. Another 12 is 9 minus a 20 hours until we have the game. I think that if that was right, that's crazy math. But yeah, guys, everyone have a good night. I'm going blind from all these lights, so I need to cut it off. Yeah. See you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees. Let's go Yankees.